Tom Brady may be retired, but that didn't stop him from making 80 for Brady. 80 for Brady is now available to stream and is still available to watch in certain theaters across the country. Is it any good? Well, let's talk about it. A group of friends make it their lifelong mission to go to the Super Bowl and meet NFL superstar Tom Brady. The film stars Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, Sally Field, Tom Brady, Billy Porter, Harry Hamlin, and many others, and was directed by Kyle Marvin. Before I even went to check out this film, I really had my doubts about this film. It didn't seem like something I would really be interested in. I'm obviously a football fan. I love my Ravens, but I'm not a big Patriots fan or a big Tom Brady fan, even though he is a very good quarterback and he holds a lot of records. For some reason, this movie just didn't really draw me in, and I think mainly because of watching a bunch of older women, senior citizen women at that, just go crazy over Tom Brady was not really the type of film that I had in mind to check out. But I went ahead and gave this film a chance, and I have to say, after watching this film, what I feared what this film was going to be is exactly what this film was. So I really thought initially when I saw the trailer for this film that it was a joke. I didn't think it was a real film, and I think a lot of other people thought that way as well. And I thought mainly this film looked like it would be a Netflix kind of film. And I have to say, after watching this should have been on Netflix. This should have not have been in theaters. I'm not sure why I got that theater release. It seemed like it was too perfect that Tom Brady announced his retirement a few days before this film debuted into theaters. It just felt a little bit too perfect, and I thought because he did that retirement, it helped boost the film a little bit and make people think, oh gosh, really, this is a real film. You have these four women, they watch the Patriots every Sunday. They get together as friends and they hang out and watch the games and root for their favorite team. And I can really relate to that. Every Sunday I watch my Ravens when they come on with family and we root for our team. Win or lose, we're always there. Bad record or good record, we're always there to the end of the season. So I really relate to that. And that's probably the most thing that I've related about this film. I don't have any connection to really liking the Patriots or really Tom Brady for that matter. If you're a Ravens fan, you'll definitely understand why I feel that way. But for this film, I just felt like the humor, it didn't really line up for me. I didn't really laugh during this film. These ladies, they have this bright idea of going to the Super Bowl and seeing Tom Brady as they feel it's going to be his last and they feel like he's going to be retiring soon. So they try to find a way to go to the Super Bowl. A few of them are very reluctant to do that because they feel it's going to be very hefty in price. And believe me, it's about $10,000 a ticket. So I definitely feel their pain. I personally would never pay that for a Super Bowl ticket, so I definitely agree with not paying that kind of money. They end up entering a contest and they end up winning tickets to the Super Bowl, and then they fly out to Houston and they end up going to the NFL experience and taking that all in, and they're getting really excited for the game. And the biggest problem of the film is they lose their tickets. So they're on this frenzy to find these tickets and make their way to the Super Bowl. And that's really the movie for the most part. There isn't really much else to it. There isn't any other kind of underlying stories other than there is one woman that had cancer, and that's how she kind of met these women and started watching football. And that's really the underlying, I guess, main sappy kind of part of the film. That's pretty much it. There isn't too much else going on with most of the characters. It's pretty much just them really loving Tom Brady and going to the Super Bowl. Really, there isn't a lot of football action. So if you're looking for football action in this film, you're only going to get about 10 to 15 minutes, if that. And I would say the football action is not very good. It just looks like a bunch of videos that they've kind of just thrown together of the Super Bowl of when Tom Brady faced the Falcons. And that's really about it. There isn't any other kind of football action. I have a really hard time recommending this film to football fans. I guess if you really like the Patriots, you may watch this film. There is a brief scene where the women do meet the Patriot players, and they can't act at all. It's pretty bad. It's pretty cringy listening to their lines. It's very obvious that they're not actors. So you're going to have some bad acting there. And that's really it with the football aspect. You have to really love these four women who really love Tom Brady. If you're into these characters, which I was not, then you're not going to like this film. And for me, Overall, for a score on this film, I would give it a 1.5 out of 5. Nothing special at all. This definitely should have been a streaming movie. I really don't understand. I'm really puzzled by the fact this was in theaters. Not a good movie. And really, for a football movie, and I love football movies. There's a ton of football movies that I watch that I can get into. Again, they're like predictable kind of films. Of course, you kind of know what's going to happen in a football film. But this didn't really have much football, really anything football, really. Just kind of the fact that it's the Patriots, Tom Brady, and these women love Tom Brady. That's really about it. So those are my thoughts on 80 for Brady. Let me know in the comments. Did you check out this film? If you have not checked out this film, is it something that you're going to check out? And if you have checked it out, let me know what you thought about it, and do you agree with my score? Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on my next review.